guys, what's up? It's your boy Chuckles. We know we've been off the air for a little bit. We're back this week. This time with another review of something that's been around for a bit. The GSS by G&G. Comrades. Alright guys, we've been off the air for a little bit with our Crazy 8 event. As you can see, I'm wearing the shirt. But, back at it, coming right hard at it. The GSS. This is obviously, if you didn't know, a replica of the VSS Vintorez, which is a Russian sniper rifle. It shoots 9mm. It's mostly a special forces thing, so it's pretty cool. I mean, this one is aluminum. The only plastic parts or polymer parts are the handguard and the magazine. Everything bolt covered. Bolt, selector, switches, everything is metal, and the stock is real wood. Alright, so take a quick look. We're going to go front to back, go over some of the features of the GSS and why this thing is super secretly cool and you don't know about it. So, as you can see from the front end, you have the orange tip, which I agree is a little bit excessive to have even the sight colored orange, but it's the law, it's safety, so it's super important that you kind of adhere to the laws in place. Next, you have the integrated suppressor, which is also metal, really nice. It has some texturing up here, so if you wanted to, you could grab it. I wouldn't recommend doing that. Just be a normal person, grab it by the handguard. Moving back, you have the rear sight, which is adjustable for elevation, nothing else. Just standard kind of AK thing you have going on here. Really cool, simple, gets the job done. Drop it back, magwell. So, ambidextrous magazine release, which is metal. So it's super nice, it's not flimsy. When your magazine locks into place, it's locked in there. Not too much effort to pull it out. Don't need to worry about that too much. Put that off to the side for a second. So, take a look at the magazine. It's nice. The back here is cut out, similar in a style to like a PTS, ERG kind of mag, or like a Tokyo Marui recoil shock, which has a cool function that's I'll show you later. So it comes with a 250 round high cap, but you can always buy 75 round mid caps in case you want to go super milsim on that, or you just hate winding high caps like myself. So, putting it into the gun, it's similar to, let's say, an M14 style. Similar to an AK, but more like an M14 where it has to go into the body and then you hook it in. So, boom, bada bing, reload, boom, you're good. Done. Good job, kiddo. On the left side of the gun, you see you have rail mounts so that you can hook on your favorite Russian style optic. Careful with some of the NC Star ones, they won't always go all the way on, but they'll get close enough that you can put it on, have no problems. On the other side, you have the selector switch, which is safe or fire. So you'd think it was just like a sniper rifle, pretty much is. So it's the same in that functionality like on a Dragunov or it is. So with the charging handle is metal, little nice grip to it. Pull it down, there's a hop-up. The hop-up's proprietary, but it looks like it's a G&G, so G&G is usually pretty good about their hop-ups. So the cool thing is that this does have a MOSFET. So, your trigger switch is really nice. Trigger response is really great on an 11-1. The cool thing is that this is included. It has an 11-1 LiPo, plus a smart charger for LiPo batteries, so G&G set you up with just the best of the best to maximize the performance you can get out of this gun. Behind the trigger is the selector switch. You can go from semi, it has to be flared out to the right, you push it to the left, and then it's full auto. So full auto, semi-auto, boom, gnarly. So, I was talking about some cool functionality with the magazine. Really cool thing that it does is it has a little switch that'll detect whether or not a magazine is in. So, you take the magazine out, fire, similar to a recoil shock or an ERG, it has a pneumatic stop. So the gun will not fire until it detects that there's another mag in. Little switch right here that you move. So, when you nothing yet, pop the mag in, still nothing because you have to re-rack the charging handle, and then it'll start firing again. Pretty cool feature, hyper realistic. Also, it'll prevent if you don't have a magazine in, or if you have something, it'll prevent it from shooting, doing any damage to the gun you may be doing, or to any other person that may happen. Also, inside of the mag glow is the switches here, and it has a little light, so we'll get you guys a close-up. But currently it's blue, which means that the battery is charged and everything's working fine. When the battery's dying, it'll blink if there's a reason that's not firing. If there's a jam or something, the light will be red. So really cool, really futuristic, like something that doesn't really happen at all in Airsoft. So that's really revolutionary. I think something cool that more companies should kind of do. All right, you guys, now that I've given you the 411 on this bad boy, let's take it to the shooting range and see what kind of results we get. Boom! Da Comrade GSS by G&G. Some full auto fun. Alright, final thoughts on your boy here, GSS. Now this thing is super cool. The external build plus the internal build is supremely high quality. Like I said, it's a version 3 gearbox, so that gives you a lot of options for upgrading internally, motors, whatever you are interested in upgrading. Still standard hop-up parts, so bucking, barrel can be swapped out, no problem. Like I said, get yourself some mid caps for this thing. It'll feed a lot better, just in general. But, I mean, it's an all aluminum construction, so it's really solid, and you can really feel that. Nothing really wobbles on this. The wood stock is really nice. Some people complain about the grip being a little larger. I get that. It's trying to accommodate a motor, so it's not always the best. But for people with not small hands, this is just the right size. Maybe I'd round it out a little bit. It is a little blocky for my taste. But there's a lot of functionality on this gun that really gives it a lot of playtime. I really like the stop that it has, where it won't shoot if you don't have a mag in. Put your mag in. You have to charge the handle, which is really cool. I personally like that. I was a fan of the ARGs, so I'm definitely a fan of that. Rate of fire, you're going to see about 15 rounds a second, so it's pretty modest, nothing crazy, even for something with an 11.1. For the FPS, we saw about 300 FPS, so 295 to 300 FPS for the .25 gram BB, which is perfect for indoors. Not exactly for sniping, as this is a real steel world, but this is definitely a nice little CQB monster because it's still compact. It's not much longer than an M4, and this will get the job done. Mags may be a little bit crazy, but you'll be able to fit these in any double M4 or 8K magazine pouch. No problem, no worries, no questions asked. So, and that's our review of the GSS. We want to thank you guys so much for supporting us, watching these videos. It means a lot to us. We hope that you like what we're doing. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Would you personally run this thing? How would you tack this out? Leave it also down in the comments. Don't forget to like this video. Follow us on Instagram. Like us on Facebook. Make sure you're subscribed to us here. Links in the description below. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you comrades around. Woo! Some people complain.